New York City is known as the city that never sleeps. New York City is 320 square miles around and has 5 boroughs inside of it. Now, in a city with so much to do, it can be hard to pick activities to do while you're on your trip visiting. I have been to New York multiple times and am going to tell you 3 things that you should do while visiting the city. I have done each of the things on this list and have done research to give you the most detailed information I can about each tourist hotspot. The 3 locations I'm going to talk about are the Empire State Building, Central Park, and the Statue of Liberty. I will tell you about each place and why they are important to see. If you are ever in New York, consider visiting the places I am going to talk about. The first place I'm going to tell you about is the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is the first landmark I ever visited in New York and is 102 stories high and located in Midtown Manhattan. It was born out of a competition between Chrysler and General Motors, and they were debating who could build the tallest building. The Empire State Building was opened on May 1st, 1931, and held the title of World's Tallest Building for a few years. At first, it was a financial flop, but now, according to a Business Insider article, it is a national landmark that gets over 4 million visitors every year. Now, this shows that the Empire State Building is a tourist hotspot that many visitors like to see. It is a good place to see views of New York all the way around. Now, for my personal experience, my favorite place to go while in the Empire State Building is the 86th floor observation deck. According to ESBNY.com, which stands for Empire State Building New York.com, the 86th floor observation deck has been the setting of dozens of movie and television scenes, as well as tens of millions of unforgettable personal moments. Now, I can personally vouch for the fact that I have had many great experiences at the Empire State Building and will cherish the memories and the views that I saw there forever. The next place I'm going to be telling you about is Central Park. Central Park is the 5th largest park in New York and is located in between the Upper West Side and the Upper East Side. It is also the most visited park in the United States. Now, because the park is so big, there are so many things to do when visiting. Now, I have been to Central Park every single time I've been to New York, and I have done something different every time I visited. One of my personal favorites, especially when I was younger, was riding the carousel. Now, according to centralparknyc.org, there are 57 hand-carved horses and 2 chariots on the carousel. The carousel has been there for over 100 years and has seen lots of repairs, but just because it's old doesn't mean it isn't fun, and it is definitely something you should see while at Central Park. Another thing to do while in New York, and in Central Park especially, would be the horse and carriage ride. This is probably one of the best ways to see Central Park all the way around. Another thing that many local New Yorkers like to do in the summertime is lay out and picnic on the Great Lawn. The Great Lawn is 55 acres of green grass that is really nice to just sit on and relax in during the summertime. Even though there might be more things you want to do in the city, if you want a chill and relaxed day, sitting on the Great Lawn is definitely the thing for you. The third thing I'm going to talk about is the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty was made a national monument in 1924 and has been in New York Harbor since 1886. According to the History Channel documentary, America, The Story of Us, Stanford University professor David M. Kennedy stated, "The Statue of Liberty is probably the single most universally recognized emblem of the United States." This quote shows that there is so much rich history located in the Statue of Liberty, and if you like history, it is something that you should go see. And if you are in good health and are able-bodied, something that you can do while at the Statue of Liberty is climb up the stairs to the crown. The crown of the Statue of Liberty is about 20 stories high, and that is why you have to be in good health to climb it. But even if you aren't able to climb up to the top of the Statue of Liberty, the pedestal of the statue itself has lookout points that can see into the harbor. According to NPS.gov, which stands for nationalparkservice.gov, a walk from ground floor to the Statue of Liberty's crown is equal to walking up a 20-story building. Expect to see panoramic views at various pedestal observation levels, limited views of Brooklyn from the crown level. So the Statue of Liberty will give you great views, just like the Empire State Building will. Now that I've told you about 3 great tourist spots in New York, I hope that if you're ever visiting the city, you consider visiting the Empire State Building, Central Park, and the Statue of Liberty. Fun travels!